Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Suddhaspadiga Sankasham Shuddha Vidya Pradayagam Shuddham Purnam Chidanandam Sadashivam Aham Shaye Shankarupena Machittam Pankikradam Abhodhyaya Kim Kariyasya Samaya Shankaracharya Mashraye Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Bharathi Karunapatram Bharathi Padabhushanam Bharathi Padamarudham Bharathi Tirthamashriye Vidya Vinaya Sampannam Vitaragam Vivekinam Vande Vedanta Tattvajñam Vidhushekara Bharathi Mala Sudha Kumbha Vibhoda Mudra Vidya Virajat Karavarijata Aparakarunya Sudhamburashim Sri Sharadambam Pranatosmi Nityam Om. Today we will see Upāsana Yoga. This topic is elaborately discussed by Patanjali in Ashtanga Yoga. Adi Shankara Bhagavad-Padacharya refers Upāsana Yoga as Samadhi Yoga. Purpose of Upāsana Yoga is, it is a scheme, it's a program to make our personality fit for accomplishment of all four human Purushārtha, human goals. Purushārtha Yogyatā Sampadanārtham, making my personality Purushārtha fit. This is the purpose of Upāsana Yoga. Like how a car should be roadworthy, a ship must be seaworthy, and an aircraft must be airworthy. Similarly, our personality also must be Purushārtha-worthy to make the journey and to achieve the human goals. Because the entire life is nothing but a journey to accomplish human goals. In simple words, Upāsana Yoga is personality conditioning program, or we can call it personality disciplining program. Both words we will interchangeably use. Just as sports people have program conditioning program for keeping their body, mind, everything fit before starting of the game. In Kathopanishad, a beautiful example is given to explain the situation. Human life is compared to a journey. Our physical body is compared to a vehicle, a ratham, which is chariot. And this is the vehicle in which we have to make the journey and to reach the destinations. The sense organs are compared to horses pulling the chariot. Obviously, the horses will pull the chariot in different directions. Mind is compared to the reins, and the driver, the charioteer, is compared to the buddhi, that is intellect. If the vehicle is not maintained well, not in good condition, or it is not controlled properly with the intellect and with the help of a disciplined mind, this vehicle cannot reach the destination. So, in order to reach our human goals, I have to have a disciplined mind and appropriately developed intellect also. Because of the importance of personality conditioning, one full section is devoted to this program in Kathopanishad. That is personality development, conditioning of the personality. Why should there be discipline at all? We are talking about personality discipline in this chapter. People may ask, why should there be disciplinary things? Why should I be disciplined at all? Disciplining the personality is like building a dam across a river. A lot of water will get otherwise wasted by flowing into ocean if we do not have a dam. Therefore, I build a dam across the river. Two benefits are there by building the dam. One is I can conserve the excess water, I can store the excess water. The second one is the stored water can be constructively utilized for many useful purposes like drinking water, drinking facility, irrigation facility, and also for generating electricity. All these are potential uses of the stored water. Similarly, human beings also are bestowed with Shakti. Lot of powers are given to this human body. I have to make use of this Shakti properly, otherwise this Shakti, that is the power, also will get wasted. We have Ichha Shakti, power to desire, a wonderful power which will be used to achieve highest goal, moksha. I can desire moksha because I have been given this Ichha Shakti by Bhagavan. This Ichha Shakti is specifically applicable, it is only available only for human beings and not for animals. A dog or cow cannot aspire for moksha. Then Kriya Shakti, power to act, Jnana Shakti, power to know. All these powers have to be used properly to achieve human goals. Otherwise, we will be wasting all these powers in unnecessary, useless matters. Therefore, conserving these powers and utilizing them appropriately is the benefit of discipline. Discipline is quality control and quantity control. That is, it should be legitimate and it should be moderate. Moderation is very important, and moderation is in everything is the highest discipline one should seek. Our personality is so complex, we cannot try conditioning our personality all in one go. Therefore, our Shastras, scriptures talk about disciplines at various levels. For the sake of simple handling, for the sake of easy discussion, I will divide our personality into 4 layers. First layer of personality is Kayikam level, that is physical discipline. Discipline of physical body, human body. Second level is at Vachikam level, verbal discipline, speech discipline. The third level is sensory discipline, discipline over my sense organs. The fourth and final layer of our personality is Manasam, mental discipline, disciplining of my mind. Primarily speaking, the word Upāsana means meditation for mental discipline. But since our mind is so subtle, we cannot be handled that easily without taking care of the first 3 layers: body, speech, sense organs. Therefore, we include these 3 layers as stepping stones and try to condition these 3 layers before we attempt to discipline our mind. Because it is not that easy to discipline the mind at all. So we have to address the other peripheral layers before addressing the mind. Any meditation program, they will include these 3 layers also before jumping into mental discipline. In the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna talks about meditation. The chapter is fully dedicated for meditation. But he talks about Ahara Niyama. What is the connection between Aharam, that is food, and personality conditioning or meditation here? It has our mind is very intimately, closely connected with our physical body, sense organs and speech. Suppose I am very angry at somebody, then I can observe changes at all 4 levels. Anger is emotion. I feel angry at my mind level. But then there are various changes happening in the physical body, that is sweat coming, I will be talking very fast, my breath will not be under my control, I will be breathing heavily. So all these show that emotions, that is connected with the mind, are all intimately connected with these 3 layers of personality. Therefore, our scriptures take into account all these layers and prescribe programs for disciplining and conditioning each one of them. First layer of personality conditioning will be our physical personality, that is physical body. We all know that our physical body is the most important instrument through which only we can accomplish any goal in my life, be it materialistic pursuit, be it spiritual pursuit, or even sports, anything and everything. Unless we have a healthy physical body, I cannot think of doing anything. Therefore, our Shastras also insist, and they also warn us not to neglect our physical health at any point of time. Throughout our scriptures, we have prayers and prayers for giving us good physical health. There are many rituals in which priests will say, Aroga Dridhagatra Sampatyartham. This means healthy body without any diseases. We pray Bhagavan so that we will have healthy body. Not only in Veda Purva Bhagam, that is Karma Yoga, materialistic portion of the Vedas, even if you take spiritual portion, Upanishad portion, there in Shanti Pata Mantra, lot of importance is given, wherein the prayers are for getting good physical health. One such mantram will go like this: Bhadram karne vishrunayama devaha Bhadram pasye makshabir yajatraha Sthirairangai istuštuvagum sastanubihi, and so on. Hence, physical fitness is extremely important and we cannot ignore it. Unfortunately, we take physical fitness, physical health for granted until we get diseases. Preservation of health is far more easier and least expensive than trying to recover the lost health. There is an interesting saying: one who cannot voluntarily give time for physical health will have to forcibly give time to diseases, treating the diseases. Therefore, our physical health is extremely important. As we said earlier, in everything moderation in everything we do is very important. Therefore, here also, while eating, it has to be in moderate quantity, timing also should be moderate, frequency should be moderate, and also fasting, it should also be moderate. Activity and taking rest, both should be moderate, should not be too much in quantity as well as frequency. Somebody may say that you are taking care of your physical health so much, doesn't it tantamount to pampering of the body? We should not look upon this health maintenance as pampering of the body, because our goal is superior. Supposing it becomes, that is, the pampering of the body, it becomes pampering only when maintaining the physical health is considered as end in itself. Because I have higher goals which are worthy, that is attaining moksham, I have to maintain my physical health. Therefore, this is not considered pampering but sadhana. Krishna also tells about this in chapter 6 in Bhagavad Gita. The second layer of personality conditioning will be at vachikam level. Vachika amshaha, verbal discipline, vak tapas, extremely important. Adi Shankaracharya in Viveka Chudamani, while telling the importance of vak tapas, says, Yogasya prathamam dwaram vang nirodho parigraha nirasacha nirihacha, etc. Yogasya prathamam dwaram vang nirodha. First step of spiritual pursuit is speech discipline, verbal conditioning. Krishna in 17th chapter of Bhagavad Gita talks about observation of 4 factors, 4 parameters for observing vak tapas. One is anudvegakaram, second is satyam, priyam and hitam. These are the 4 parameters Lord Krishna tells. First is anudvegakaram. Make sure your speech does not hurt anyone. We have to maintain ahimsa at verbal level also. There are a lot of types of speech that can affect other people. There are many types of speech. Like for example, all forms of abuse, arguments, blaming, criticism, etc. All these will definitely hurt other people. Therefore, we have to avoid all this. The list may be long. Easy way to find out is how I get hurt by others' speech. It is very easy for me to avoid those things while speaking to others. Therefore, in order to follow vak tapas, first step is avoiding hurting other people by my speech. And second is satyam, truthfulness. One of the most important disciplines, which is a stepping stone to reach Bhagavan, God, which is none other than satyam itself. Only by speaking truth, satyam, we can reach absolute truth, which is Bhagavan. Asatoba sadgamaya. From untruth, please take me to truth. This is the prayer. Through only by speaking truth at empirical level, I can reach the absolute truth. Satyameva satyam jayate. So only by talking truth in the normal life at empirical level, I can reach absolute truth, Bhagavan. Every asatyam or a lie will take me away from God. Only satyam will take me towards God. This fact must be clearly understood, and it has to be deeply ingrained in my mind. My heart should be entrenched with this fact. My mind gets sensitized for any untruth statement, that any time I tell a lie, I get deeply disturbed, and the disturbance should be deep and long lasting. The pain caused by telling a lie is so deep that the benefits, that is seeming benefit, within inverted commas, benefits got by the lie should become very, very insignificant. This is the best method by which I can effortlessly stop lying, because this is the most important aspect before stepping into spiritual pursuit. Sensitize the mind and make it allergic to telling lies. Very difficult, but we have to practice. Whatever is Some people may ask, there may be some unavoidable situation where I may have to forcibly tell some lies. Well, for a mature mind, if my heart is so entrenched with this fact that every lie I tell, I will be taken away from God, then any unavoidable situation, any unavoidable or difficult situation, if I cannot help telling lie, this situation will become avoidable for me. I will not tell the lie. So that maturity of mind one should try to get. This is Satyavratam. Third one is Priyam. Your speech must be pleasant in terms of decibels. Generally we tend to talk at high levels of pitch. Better we be mindful of our pitch, and we talk slowly also, politely, and we should use gentle words. Mangala Shabdam always should be used. I have to give up, I have to avoid using Amangala Shabdam, that is inauspicious words, should not be uttered by me at any point of time. Cursing words, swearing words should be avoided. The fourth one is Hitam. I have to speak because it is good to me. I feel good about this. But I should consider whether others also feel good about my speaking to them. So first understand whether the other person is interested in listening to me. This is the greatest form of ahimsa. Worst form of himsa is talking to someone who is not interested in listening to me. Bitter truth is, generally nobody wants to listen to others. This is bitter truth. Therefore, make sure that the other person is interested in listening to you. Whenever you start speaking, don't keep on giving long sentences, don't keep talking for long time and all those. Make it short, make it simple. Another thing is, everyone wants to speak, no one wants to listen to others. This fact we should keep in mind before talking to somebody. In general, we should avoid arguments. Avoiding arguments will save a lot of time for me and for others also. Because if I get myself involved in arguments, then I may have to strain a relationship with others. My BP will increase, definitely I know about it. And it is wastage of precious time. Therefore, I should avoid arguments. Also, avoid gossiping, talking about others. All these are useless. It is not going to create any positive attitude or vibrations in me. Therefore, all these things should be avoided. If you carefully observe what we have discussed for the last few minutes, you will observe that there is nothing much to talk about. There is nothing much to talk to anybody. So we can reduce noise pollution, and we will have a lot of time. We can use this time to study Bhagavad Gita, to study Vedantic literature, and to listen to good discourses also. We can effectively utilize available time in this manner. The third layer, sensory discipline, I think we will take it for the next session as we are running out of time. So today I will stop with this. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.